DCUtv election coverage. Looking at the two presidential candidates, we have Colin Brennan, known for his work in DCUfm, and Clogher, who is the current education officer in the Students' Union.
Hello, my name is Colin Brennan. I'm a third year journalism student. I'm 20 years old, I'm from Galway. I'm best known for probably DCUfm and being involved around campus with a lot of different things. Yeah, if elected Student Union President, the first thing I'd like to do is make services more accessible for students. These services would be like the careers. They can help you with job interview skills, CVs, career guidance. The next one I'd like to get more accessible would be counselling. There's a professional counsellor on campus that anyone can go and speak to. And the last one would be medical services. There's a €10 doctor on campus if you want to visit and get anything sorted there. Then I would like to do, it's going to be the slogan of my campaign, bringing the union to you. And what I do for that is I'm going to have a show on DCUfm every Tuesday at 12, and we'll talk about the issues or activities for the week, and that way people could know what's happening all the time with the Student Union and what's on campus. And each week we'd have a different head of society encouraging people to join and what their plans for the year is. And after that then on the same day on Tuesday at 1 o'clock I'd have I call it bringing the union to the students, where bringing the union to you, where we just stand around the hub for an hour after the show, have a chat with anyone who wants to meet us face to face, and any suggestions that they'd like for things to be improved. And I think it'd be good that people will be comfortable with us and know us. The last thing I'd like to really emphasise is I'd like to really encourage students. I'd like to really encourage people getting involved with clubs and societies, just increase participation in clubs and societies, because I think they're a great way to make new friends and get to know people, and I think that's always fantastic if you're learning new skills. So that'd be one way I think that people will be making new friends all the time, have bigger circles, and I think that'll make people's college experience more enjoyable, which is important. I'd like to make services more accessible for students. I'd like to bring the union to students. Bringing the union to you is my slogan. And lastly, I'd like to really encourage participation in clubs and societies, as I think that'll make people's students all around college experience better.
So my name is Clogher, and I'm currently the Vice President for Education here in the Students' Union, and I'll be running for Students' Union President this year. So, the main things I want to look at is, again, the constant issue of student engagement. The fact that we only have 2 people running for each of the sabbatical positions is very disappointing from the current sabbats point of view, and obviously the small numbers running for conveners, 1 for clubs and Socs and stuff like that. It's not a good representation of the number of students that are engaged and that are interested in the running of student affairs in the university. Another thing is just to have the vision for the future. Like the experience I've gained this year, I hope will be a big advantage for major developments next year, like hopefully the starting of the creation of a plan for the new student centre here in the hub footprint, the incorporation of the linked colleges into DCU, so St Pat's, Mater Dei and the Church of Ireland Institute will all be coming under the DCU banner over the next couple of years, and I think it's going to be a crucial part of next year's sabbatical officer's role to participate in the negotiations about the future of student representation within the new DCU, because obviously there's 3 different student unions within those institutions, and under the Universities Act we'd only be allowed to have 1 going forward. So it's trying to negotiate the number of, I suppose, representatives and officers we'd have on the different campuses and how it's going to manifest itself when the new DCU is formed. Okay, so I suppose the biggest thing I'd have to focus on is the experience I've gained from this year. The fact that not only have I been Vice President but also Deputy President in Paul's absence. This year I've stood in for him on a couple of occasions at events, and also when he was out and stuff. So I've had the experience this year. I know what's entailed in the role of being President of the Students' Union, and I think that's the major factor which differentiates me and Colin.